Hey guys, this is Deb and Greg, and we are coming to you from Himalayan, Wisconsin.
That's Halloween.
It is Halloween week, so we decided that we would just add a little bit of spice. I found this cute little piter hat, as my grandson calls it, piters. So if you're watching us live, you're going to see the red live up in the corner. Drop us a 1 and let us know where you're watching from. If you are not, if you don't see the live up in the corner, you're not gonna. I'm so distracted by you. You gotta leave it on for a little bit. You gotta leave it on because people are still hopping on. If you don't see the live up in the corner, you're not watching a live. You're watching a replay, and that's great too. Just say hey replay. And if you are not following us, please tap between our faces here, between Mr. Pumpkin and myself, and let us know, or just hit the follow button. And you'll be sure to catch us. So like I said, we are Kip's Easy Keto. It's hashtag all one word. We do have YouTube out there as well. So tonight we are kind of along the lines of Thanksgiving still. And as we said last week, we found an amazing sweet potato casserole recipe. They won't even know it's not sweet potatoes. Trust me when I say that. So I'm gonna let Greg, I'm gonna let Greg get started so that we can teach you guys how to do it. It's easy, it's so good. The entire family will love it, I promise. I want to say hi to a few people quick. Hey Tracy, she's coming in from Australia. Hey Jennifer, thanks so much you guys for hopping on. So like I said, I'm gonna let Greg get started. We're making sweet potato casserole tonight.
Yep.
We are not going to eat it tonight because we totally spaced out that we needed something to go with it. So we didn't take any
peanut
protein.
butter and jelly sandwiches
No.
with it?
So we're going to save it for tomorrow night. But you know what? It's better reheated anyway, I think. It kind of sets up better. So that's what we're going to do. We had a few things. Our TV went out. I mean, oh my gosh, how can you live without a television, right? So we had to get a new television today and get that all set up. You know how it is nowadays. Everything has got passwords, and so that was a little distracting for us today. But here we are. I'm going to let you start, and we'll get going.
Okay, we're going to start out with, first of all, 1.5 cups of, this is done in a blender, or as I say, we have a food processor. 1.5 cups of riced cauliflower. You thaw that out. Or you can actually steam your own cauliflower and make it that way if you wish. But I just thought, well, I bought some diced rice cauliflower, and then we have 3 cups of puree. Pumpkin. That's going to go in there. So first of all, you put the cauliflower in there, and then you put the pumpkin in there, and then we're going to mix that up a little bit, make a little noise. That's going to go in there, and then we're going to whip it up a little bit, mix it together before we put the other ingredients in there. So let's see here. There, we got that pretty well looking for. Then we're going to add in 2 eggs. Was it 2 tablespoons of almond milk? 2 tablespoons of your favorite sweetener. And we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. And along with that we have, it's basically a butter substitute, it's called ghee. It's 2 tablespoons of ghee we're going to put in there. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So it's very, like I said, 15 minutes to set up and mix it all together. And then you put it into a, well, we got a 9 by 13, or you can put it into a casserole dish, and you're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and that's going to be all mixed together. And then so yeah, it's basically real simple. Then we're going to put it into a pan and cook it for...
Let me say hi to a couple people first before you start that. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Denise. Thanks for watching. Let me see if I can see who else. Hey, Trisha. Hey, Christina. Hey, Laura. Hey, Belinda. Thanks so much, you guys.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Cut down a little bit. And then there's a topping that goes on this. Once we get this, we'll get the topping because and you can actually freeze this. Say you want to make it. It takes 25 minutes to cook it. If you want to make it ahead of time, put it in the freezer. You have one thing done when Thanksgiving comes and you have company coming. Look.
So, quick story. We made this last year at Christmas time. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Diane. Hey, Lori. Oh, she's making the garlic cauliflower and mushroom recipe tonight.
Oh.
That sounds good. We'll have to do that one again. We made this for Christmas, and my granddaughter's boyfriend loves sweet potatoes. And he had a couple of servings of this and just raved about it and did not know. And we did not tell him it wasn't really sweet potatoes.
Right.
So that might be, I don't know, maybe that's cruel not to tell people, but I think that...
Yeah, I think he had 3 helpings of it. I mean, he was going to get a little... And he said the best sweet potatoes he ever had, so...
But, I mean, the topping has got pecans, right?
Right. I'll show you what the topping is as soon as I get this. So this all goes in your pan. Set this side over here.
Whoa. I think you could put it in a casserole dish.
Yeah, you can put it in a casserole.
You'd probably would just have to bake it a little bit longer, maybe.
Yeah, it depends on
Because
how
this is a pretty
thick you want it.
Thin.
And this has got like 12 servings, so and it's what four net carbs per serving, I believe.
I don't know. We'll put that in the recipe. We do keep all of our recipes in a recipe collection on my Facebook page. So if you guys are not following us, or if you don't have access to that recipe collection yet, just drop the word recipe in the comments. Let us know.
And we'll work it together.
I'm so busy watching you. I lost my train of thought. Just drop the word recipe, and if we're not friends yet, just send me a friend request, because that's the easiest way. We do have to be friends so you can have access to my Facebook page, but that's how it works. So
once you have this done, which you'll cook that about 25 minutes.
You put the topping on before you cook it?
Yeah, she put the topping on. But if you're going to freeze it and save it for, for, like you say, make it ahead of time, you can bring it out. So then we have 2 tablespoons of ghee. And then there's let's see, where is,
right
there it is. Okay, we got 3 tablespoons of melted ghee. You got a 1.5 cups of roasted almonds. I took a 1.5 cups, put them in the oven for
Pecans.
Pecans.
Sorry.
I took, so I put them in the oven and roasted for about 3 minutes.
Is my spider bothering you?
Yes.
Are my spider legs getting you?
2 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 to 3 tablespoons of your favorite sweetener, 2/3 teaspoon of cinnamon, and we gotta put some vanilla in there, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So
I think you could add pumpkin spice in there too if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. Here, I'll get. Let's see. We got a measuring.
So I'm curious, what are your favorite Thanksgiving, like traditional Thanksgiving meals? I know stuffing is one, and we're attempting that on Thursday night, so don't miss Thursday because we will be doing stuffing. We always had, my grandma always made sweet potatoes. She always made stuffing. Ham usually, no, turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, I was thinking Easter. We have a really good corn casserole that we do in our family, but it's not very keto-ish. So I haven't figured out how to convert that over. But let us know what your favorite traditional Thanksgiving foods are, and we'll attempt to keep coming up with recipes for you so that by the time Thanksgiving rolls around,
Right.
you'll be able to.
And then if you don't want it all, you send out a recipe. If somebody says, "What can I bring?" You know, people always say, "What can I bring?"
Yep.
Have
Here
I
you
got
go.
a deal for you?
There you go.
So then you won't have to make them all. So once you get the ghee that's melted down and you mix the dry ingredients, then you mix it all in with the pecans, and then you sprinkle that on top of the sweet potato casserole.
Right.
And like you say, it was really good. We made it that one time. I tell you, it was.
Yeah, we've made
good.
it several times and
Right.
served it to people. So, does everybody know what ghee is? I did not know until I started the keto lifestyle. I had never really heard of it, but it's really just a clarified butter. So, this one is sodium free. It is 0 carbs per serving. 1 tablespoon is a serving, so that's pretty cool.
And you use, like I say, we use it in the sweet potatoes plus the topping.
Right, and we've used it in other recipes now too that we
Right.
now that we know about it and have it. So,
When they said recipe, I got up here and said ghee. I going,
But-
what's that?
but hey, Annalie, thanks for
you
hopping
find out.
on. Hey, thank you for sharing us. We really appreciate that. If you guys think that anybody would get any value out of this, please share it out because sharing is caring, and we certainly appreciate that.
And that just sprinkles right on top. And you cook it 25 to 30 minutes.
I mean, it sets up, and when you serve it, it looks just like sweet potato. So
Yep.
that's the cool thing about it is you get the taste and the flavor, but you don't get the carbs. So,
Yeah, there's not a lot of carbs in here. So.
no. Did you put brown sugar in there or no?
No.
Hmm.
Just regular
I wonder
sugar.
if you could, because there is carb-free or low carb brown sugar too that we could put in there. But we are following the recipe this time.
Right.
But that's
But a lot
that's
of, lot
it,
of
right? I
times
mean,
I'll get a recipe, and like I say, I made chocolate chip cookies. I said, well, I'll put a little chocolate in there extra, so I put a cocoa in there and made it a double chocolate chip cookie. So you like I always tell you, if you're gonna do seasoning, if you like something hot and you don't figure we've had enough spice, add a little more spice. If you like it more mellow, like we have a difference like sometimes. And well, I
Right.
made a mistake one time. Instead of a teaspoon of a teaspoon, and I put in a tablespoon. Well, it was
that was a hot.
it was
hot.
a
hot.
little spicy.
It was hot.
And if she says it was hot,
It
'cause
was
she
hot.
likes spice.
I do.
And there it is. It goes in the oven, and
How
you'll
nummy that
you'll
was.
have just great. Just too bad
When
we didn't have nothing.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have anything to eat with it tonight, but we will tomorrow night, and we'll send you pictures so that you can see. Thank you so much, Dree, for sharing it. Tracy, hey Lori, aren't those steampunk? I love that steampunk hat. Halloween's going to be different this year, right? People aren't really going to be maybe going out, and we were really supposed to have a big event earlier this year, and there was a big party planned, and it was going to be from the Wild West, which was all steampunk, and we were pretty excited about that, but obviously we didn't do that because of COVID. So, but that's it for tonight. Thanks so much, you guys, for
Thank you
hopping
very
on.
much.
Hey, Sophia, what was the stuff in the jar again? Oh, it's ghee. It's ghee, and it's just a clarified butter. So it's a little different texture than butter. It's like really soft butter, and very good. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks so much. We, I know. Those masks. That mask kills me.
See, if I breathe,
So-
it's like I'm talking.
Yep. You guys all stay safe too, and we will see you Thursday night. Like I said, we're going to do dressing on Thursday. So love you all. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us every Tuesday and Thursday. We really, really appreciate it. So take care.